Hey everyone, welcome to another review. I'm Zooey, this is my dad.
How y'all doing out there?
And today we're reviewing The Dark Knight Returns Part 2, released in 2013. This is the second part of Batman The Dark Knight Returns. We reviewed the first one, film a few months ago.
Yeah.
You want to give any, your opinion, or you want me to get into characters?
I like it. It ain't as good as the first one, but I like it.
When I was younger, I liked this more than the first. Now they're kind of even for me. But I prefer this because of certain characters in it.
I mean...
And he made it.
Yeah, I mean, I love that he in it, but I just love...
The end?
Yeah, I just saying the first one, I just love...
the mutant leader.
Mutant King.
I like that.
Go
ahead. My first character is Batman. Basically the same Batman from the beginning, from the last movie. He's old again. Mm-hmm. He has his Robin.
Yeah, this time,
He's basically just regular Batman, just older.
But he do seem like he
a little more violent?
A little more in shape than the last one.
They've probably been like a few months, I think.
Yeah, I mean, only reason I say that is because it seemed like after he took that loss to the Mutant King,
he got back into
it. Yeah, he had to really get back on his stuff. Mm-hmm. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I agree with that. My next character is Superman. He's basically under the government's heel.
Yeah, I hate Superman in this. Lackey for that racist ass Ronald Reagan.
Mm-hmm. And he'd be calling him, good boy and son. All that.
Superman help with Reaganomics. Superman piece of shit.
And my last character is someone that again made the movie for me when I was younger, the Clown for the Crime Joker. He's back, right? Mm-hmm. And that's basically he's the same Joker, just
because he finally came up out of his little slight coma he was in. I don't know what he was doing.
Was he a little more brutal than usual, or is he just regular Joker?
He was regular. I think he's a little more calmer than usual, other than when he see his man. But go ahead.
I like him in this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always love the Joker.
Regular scenes. My first scene is basically at the beginning of the movie. So,
what?
They introduced this girl, Bruno, right? And she's running the Joker's gang with him.
Yeah, that's the one running around with the swastika sticks on her titties and shit.
Yeah. And her two thugs from a music game is robbing a liquor store.
Yeah, the old lady. Slice of dice in there?
I think it's the two brothers who had their names on the shirt. Yeah. I think it's them.
Are they brothers or are they just two?
I assume they were brothers because they look exactly alike, but there's probably people who look alike that aren't related, so maybe they're not.
Plenty of people like that.
An old woman comes out from the back though, right? And she's talking about how a certain type of booze she is more expensive here than at another store.
At the other store, yeah.
They assault her and then she starts kicking all their butts, right? And it basically reveals it's Batman.
Yeah.
And so Bruno takes off running, right? And he takes down the people.
But Bruno was they fighting or did Bruno start shooting?
They were having a little fight, and then once he took down the other two idiots, she started firing around.
Yeah, she pulled out.
And I love this scene because you love this scene.
That's my favorite.
What's it called? The store owner pulls out his gun and he's pointing to the head. He's like, pull that trigger off the back of you.
Yeah, because the two dudes that was about to rob the store. Once Batman saved them, the store owner put the gun to their head, and then Batman, when he's going out the door, he looked back and said, "Yeah, you pull that trigger, I'll be back for you." Letting you know, I don't give a fuck. If they try to rob the store, I stop that. They don't give you no right to try to do no extra stuff. I like that scene. That's cool.
I like it too.
Let you know that he don't care. Criminal is a criminal. Even though I just saved you, and you feel like you
need to do this.
Yeah, you need to do this because these people took advantage of you. He still said no, you can't do that.
My next scene is happening at the same time, I guess, while Batman's running the store.
Yeah.
Superman came back to Gotham because after the end of the last movie, the president was saying,
you gotta do the voices. Talk.
He was saying, we have a wild horse, aka Batman, back around in the barn. It's nice to have him now and then, but this time.
Yeah, if you got a line, take him down.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, I'm not asking you to take him down yet.
Yeah, but next time I ask,
just go talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's like, I know you do well, son. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I will, Mr. President. And but
so he thought.
He said so people get pushed onto the train tracks, right? A little girl, a man, and a blind man, right? They help the child and.
This all while he chasing Bruno, right?
This is happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Let me mention, Bruno ran to a warehouse and Batman is chasing after her.
Yeah.
While this happening, like I said,
we keep saying Bruno like it's a man, but it's
a woman.
Big butch. But no, I mean, she ain't a feminine woman. But go ahead.
What's it called? But no, like I said, a woman, a child, and a blind man following the tracks. They picked the woman and child, but they're actually yelling at the blind man like, "Get up! Oh no!" and all that.
What you wanted them to do? Pick up the blind man and leave the woman and the child down there and say,
no,
"Get up."
No, I'm saying why couldn't two more people get up, pick him up, and then boom, we're all off.
Because that train coming.
I mean,
I don't know how many people want to stand in front of that train. I don't care what's down there. If it ain't yours personal, if it ain't personally your child or something, a lot of people gonna hesitate.
True. The train was about to splatter the blind man over. The Superman stopped it. I actually like it because you see the flash, and you just see on the train like he
handprint.
Yeah. Like he just stopped it and moved on.
Yeah, I love that too.
At the same time as when he stopped the train, Batman chased Bruno, right? I love it. He's throwing his voice off. She thinks he's in the darkness. He comes out from the front door where she came in.
Yeah.
No, tell me what I want to know.
Was he still dressed up like the old woman?
Mm-hmm.
Batman tripping.
Still dressed up barefoot and all.
He barefoot?
As the old man? Yeah. Would you think he has like boots over
I think, like it's all a costume.
Oh, so you think he has his Batman costume over the...
No, I don't know about the Batman costume.
But you're saying
he run around barefoot chasing this person through the train and...
I was saying the old woman disguised as barefoot, but not...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's a whole costume.
But I like it. He's throwing his voice off so she thinks he's in darkness. He just came out.
Yeah, because she's trying to shoot at him.
She shoots and runs up the stairs or something. He's still running around. She drops a grenade and it blows them up and they all fall down to the sewers below. Bruno gets down there before Batman and starts firing. Superman grabs her and wraps her in like what's it called? What's that stuff that they? Yeah,
like
piping.
the piping for under in the sewer and stuff.
It kills me. Batman just walks over straight face and just knocks her out.
Yeah. I think he's mad because Superman interfered in his activities.
He's like, "Why are you doing here? You're what's it called? Messing with my business."
Yeah, he definitely told him that.
Go on. And he's like, all right.
He said, "Don't come back here again without my permission."
No, he said, "Meet me in a few hours," but I think he might add that, "Don't come back here again."
Yeah, because I ain't meaning he's saying that, but I'm like, he's like,
thinking
man, don't be interfering with how I do. You worry about you doing it over Metropolis all nice and whatever you do. Yeah, I'm violent over here, so don't worry.
Oh no, Bruno was shooting at Superman, right? I like it because it's all darkness, and you just every time she the bullet hit, you see a little
red.
Oh, you see the costume. I like that.
Yeah, it was sweet.
So next scene is Batman talking to Superman, right? On Batman's
Oh
match.
yeah, what they playing golf?
No, they're just sitting around. I guess Batman's playing with Superman's dog.
Yeah.
It killed me because you pointed out Superman has his chest open. I'm wearing all white. Had the eagle landing on him and all that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like you pointed out, he's like acting like he's like the American statue. Like actually, all his statues have him holding the eagle, holding the flag.
I don't like this Superman.
Batman is like, you put me hours behind on work last night.
Yeah.
I love that. Just him interfering for like a few minutes.
We need to do that other one.
What?
What's that other one with Superman? He over there working with Russia.
Red Sun.
Yeah, but go ahead. I ain't think
I like how Superman just messing with him for a few minutes just took away a bunch of work.
Yeah.
You can tell he's angry.
I mean, the Batman, anyway, probably didn't really take a bunch of work. I'd rather be in my cave doing some work than sitting here talking to you about your wild, racist, drug smuggling president.
I always took it as, since you mess with Bruno, and, then there goes my information. Now I have to, basically start from scratch again.
Not really. I don't think he had to start from scratch. I just think that dude, he just know that the president send you over here.
My bad, I can probably word that better.
Because it's still after the Justice League broke up, right?
I can word that better. Not start from scratch, but she probably had a lot of information he probably needed, and you interfering.
Do he really be needing all that information? I think he more just be wanting to make sure what he think is factual.
Well, I always just took it as something he needed from Bruno, like you said, double checking and more information or something. Him just dealing with her, Superman, getting his way just messed it up.
Yeah.
So, Superman's like, oh, you need to stop and all this. That's why we broke up years ago. Diana went back to her island. What's it called? Green Lantern left.
What do you say? My favorite part, Batman say.
What about Green?
What about Oliver?
And I like how the eagle flew off Superman, and there's a rat. And as soon as he brings Oliver, it snatched him. And Superman's like, I didn't mean like that.
He said, yeah. What do you say, Oliver? I don't know if Oliver feels the same way or something. Like, yeah, you piece of shit.
I always liked that imagery though. The eagle grabbing, probably signifying that they had a fight.
Yeah, that I hate rats anyway, so it looked great.
Oh yeah, I love that thing.
But go ahead.
He's like, sooner or later, someone in authority will, what's it called? Tell me, bring you in. He's like, authority.
Yeah, Batman already knows.
And he's like, but when that day comes, may the best man win. Batman says that, but you see, he's looking at him a certain way, like,
yeah, I'm the best man. Yeah.
Superman flies off though. He's like, hey, I have a minute. We have to talk about this later. He's like, no, we're done.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about nothing no more. But yeah, I like that. Like Batman, even though we old now, I'll still beat your motherfucking ass with all your gifts. Yeah.
Man, I also like how he worded it, saying the best man, but gave that look saying, it's.
Yeah. Then he like, best man, you an alien.
My next scene is what's it called? I need to do some explaining since this is a little further apart. So Joker, like you said, woke up from his coma at the end of the last movie when they were talking about Batman's back.
He's Batman.
When you start seeing it,
start smiling like
And so he's still playing with his doctor. Basically like, the world hates me now.
Yeah, I go like he
cares.
Like he care about what these people think.
And so the doctor's like, I can get you a spot on my show. They'll fight for you. And that part made me laugh because I was like, yeah, they will fight for him. Who would not want him on their show?
I wouldn't.
I mean, who with common sense wouldn't want him on the show for ratings?
But this dumb doctor talking, when he was arguing with the lady, been arguing with the lady for 2 movies about Batman is the bad guy.
No, that's not the doctor, but he agrees with that dude.
Yeah, he agreed with that dude. That's what I meant.
It kills me. The worst fact. The guy who's arguing is from Gotham with the lady's from Metropolis.
Yeah, because she over there dealing with Superman. She don't like Superman.
She's probably like, yeah, y'all have it lucky over here.
I think because you could tell, to me, looking at her face, she looked like an aggressive person. So she probably want her criminals beat. So they know not to steal no more, be scared. Like how Batman, he terrorizes these people.
Well, Superman is more of a soft touch.
Yeah, just know that he can break everything in you.
Like I said, he tricks the doctor getting him on the show. He gets some nose plugs from the doll maker, Superman villain. He makes him some dolls and he gets on the show. While he's on the show, Gotham has a new commissioner. Can I mention one scene? So the president, everyone's talking about how Batman's back, right? It's big news. So I love it. The president's like, oh well, I'm too busy running a country, so what's it called? The governor, the state has that. The governor said, I have too big of a state. The mayor got that.
Yeah, they keep passing the buck, be pushing it down on somebody else.
The mayor did it in the swiftest way, saying, I won't allow this, and so will our commissioner, Ellen Yindel, and passes to her.
Yeah.
I just like how no one wants to deal with it.
And I don't like her, the new commissioner.
Oh, I don't like her. I just found that scene funny because, like, they didn't want to deal with it, huh?
Yeah, they because they ain't have the answers. So they said we're gonna push it off on somebody else.
I thought also they kind of,
I think they more just wanted to pass the buck because
if you blame on me, then
I don't think they knew how to stop Batman or whatever.
I don't think they was gonna be able to.
Yeah, so they put it on him.
So the commissioner, when she gets what's it called, instated? Is that when you take over? When she becomes the new commissioner?
Yeah, it takes her oath to be the commissioner.
Her first act as commissioner is ordering a warrant for his arrest, the Batman.
Yeah. And that's kind of against what Gordon wanted, right?
He's like, she might learn from him. He might make him her enemy. I have no say in this now.
Yeah, like.
I think personally he would have wanted to say she should learn from him.
I mean, because he know Batman been helping him for years, but she more listening to I guess, the government and following what they think he's a bad guy or whatever. Vigilante.
Yeah. So like I said, all of this happens at night. Joker's only going on his show, right?
Yeah.
And I actually noticed this. Oh, the scene where he's getting his change room, right? Getting all his makeup on and stuff. I think they took that for the Joker in 2019 movie. When he goes on that show.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very similar.
You know, the police is on the top of the building or something, or near the building somehow, basically waiting for Batman.
And of course, Yendo up there with his SWAT team.
And Batman, you know, is already on his way.
Because she already know he's gonna make up there because it's Joker.
So Batman goes down, right? And I love this scene. He just starts finding room, and I love it because he's like moving so quickly through them.
Why they shooting?
You know, grabbing, stopping his gas and stuff.
Yeah.
And I love her reaction. She's like, rush him. And the guy's like, rush him.
Yeah.
She's like, twice the age, you could take him. And I was thinking, what he probably thinking, twice my age. Look what he's doing to them.
Yeah, he's looking at her like, you see what I see? Yeah, man, just destroying all our guys. With guns, they shooting at him, he's still weaving in it.
I'm gonna have to describe the two things again. So Joker goes on his show, right?
Because all this is happening
at the
same time. Yeah.
And Joker's on his show, right? I love it. The doctor's like, let me introduce you himself. And he just walk out. And he's like, no. Shush. No. And they go sit down, right? And the doctor's trying to defend Joker and stuff while he's saying his stuff. And like Joker, he puts his hands over Joker. Joker's like,
like
smacks him.
Like,
and you see he gets into those emotions. He's like, it kills me.
Yeah, Slum was in his feelings. He thought, why did he think him and Joker was friends?
I don't know if he thinks he was friends. I thought he was trying to manipulate Joker.
I'm thinking like he thought him and Joker would be friends. For one, after you done had me in this hospital for however many years.
Probably against his will.
Probably. You think I volunteered to be here? Then you probably trying different type of treatments on me, shock treatments and all types of stuff.
Therapies.
Yeah, different type of weird therapies. And you think I'm gonna be cool with you being my buddy? You think you can put your arm around my shoulder and be my friend? But go ahead.
You're probably right, but I took it as Joker's like, yeah, I already used you for what I needed, so get back in your place.
I mean, that's definitely, but I'm thinking more like he's looking at it like we not friends. I mean, I'm Joker, of course, so I rarely probably have any friends, but at the same time,
the only person he wants to be his friend is not wanting to be his friend.
I don't think he wants nobody to be his friend.
I think he wants Batman to be his friend.
Nah, I just think like that's his opposite. But good.
Anyway, no, Joker's while Batman's fighting the police, I love it. The choppers come in, right, with all his smoke away. Somehow he's still surrounded, like there's a bunch of men, like from the beginning, when he first landed on the roof. But I'm thinking, like, are they like bringing more men in as he knocks them out?
It might be. I mean, they might not be showing it, but Yendo might be calling out, we need more or something.
What is she gonna call like everyone?
And then probably on a live line where other people can hear. They hear all this screaming and yelling and gunshots.
You know, I'm gonna explain this again at the same time. Batman makes a run for it. It kills me. They're shooting each other.
Yeah, they can't see him. All that smoke and stuff.
No, they already
all the smoke gone because the helicopter.
He just moves so fast that by the time they shoot, they're already hitting each other. Yeah, he's still being chased by an army by the mountain he knocks down, and they shoot each other. And at the time, Joker gets his robots to gas. What's it called?
Yeah, them little doll baby. They dropping that Joker poison or whatever.
What's it called? Studio. What's it called? TV studio?
Yeah, they're in the TV studio with the live studio audience.
And he kills all of them.
Yeah, like most
it kills me on the host of the show. He's like, breathe.
Yeah.
and you know, he's like he's not trying to breathe or something.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to inhale. Once you inhale, it's over.
I'm just thinking, why did he try and run for? While like holding, why didn't he try to run and find like a door or something? I assume they had like back like backstage doors and stuff, right?
Sure, but he probably just seen what was happening in the thing,
Oh,
got
he
scared and
shows.
panicked.
And yeah, no, but Batman escapes, right? Joker escapes, and he finds out that like hundreds die.
Yeah, a lot of people die.
Well, actually, no, they don't know. Robin's predicting that it's hundreds. And then after this, Joker goes to Selena, right? Catwoman. She's all old. She has her own business now, and she's just shocked that Bruce is back. Let me just go through this faster.
No.
He kisses her and stuff, and basically gets one of her girls to sleep with a congressman, because America's in a war right now with a Russian, what's it called, island, Corto Maltese. And the congressman is talking about how they need to strike first. There's gonna be a nuclear war and stuff, and die because the SWAT literally scared them, and then grabbed by the what's it called, the American flag. He wrapped it around himself. And Batman, I love it because actually Batman disguises are good in this movie. I realized because he shows up at the detective, right? And I love how he makes it sound perfect. He's like, what's happening? To the new commissioner.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, this is a girl from Kyle Escorts, and he brings in a little Batman stuff like, Selena, Kyle, that's my old, what's it called, fling.
Yeah.
He walks off, and then the exact same detective walked in.
Because Selena Kyle, a madam now, right?
A madam?
Yeah, it's like she's like
She has
the head of the escort company.
Yeah, she has her own escort, so the madam. Yeah, I like that he had to put in that little thing that he used to sleep with her.
Yeah, he threw that out there.
Just had to say, yeah.
Yeah, Selena washed up, little raggedy hoe.
Then the same detective shows up, and Batman knocks them all out and escape, right? But the sad thing is now, since he mentioned, actually, no, they already knew about Kyle, so they're already hanging after him. And he's not having, more time.
Yes.
He gets there, finds Selena in a Wonder Woman costume.
Yeah, tied up.
Joker tied her up. I don't know why, it just makes me laugh. He had to wipe the lipstick off and then kiss her when it's time for him to go.
Oh, Batman? Yeah.
I like how he had to say, let me get one more in before I have to go.
Yeah, he probably wasn't sure he was going to make it back.
Oh, he is or he's not?
I said he probably wasn't sure if he was going to make it back or not.
He said I might have to, But they found that Joker's going to the Amusement Mile. They're having something for some school.
Yeah.
And what's it called? Robin's friends earlier in the movie was talking about they're going.
Yeah, to the.
And I like it because during the scene, while they're talking to Selena and they're solving what happened, where Joker is, you see the police break in and she's like, "Fan out," and all that. And so he escapes, and they head over to the carnival. And Joker's there. I don't know how people fall for this. Wearing a clown mask, but still from on the suit and everything from the show he was at, right? Just with a clown mask covering his face, and no one knew it was him.
Yeah, I mean, why would they know it was him?
Maybe you don't watch the show. True.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe they don't watch the news either.
And then you're in a crazy city, like on the the Joker that we were just talking about. Remember how when he did all that crazy stuff, people started dressing up like him.
Riding and all that.
Yeah, wearing his mask and doing all that. But
some things might happen in the Batman. You were right. I found this out from a comic. He apparently poisoned the what's it called, cotton candy he gave out for free. He killed all those kids.
Yeah.
I guess he said he gotta get one more in there.
Gotta love the Joker, man. He's a wild man.
His doll maker says, "Hey, the Batman's here." He's like, it's, and Joker takes off the mask. You see, he's having all that him. He's been waiting for this song.
Yeah, they've been waiting years to catch Batman.
Everyone starts running off since they see Batman's coming. He tells the doll boy, what's it called, Danny or something. You want to know why everyone's running? Since they're like, why is everyone running? With their shocked face, they don't talk.
Yeah.
So he's like, you know what you have to do. He presses something that starts beeping and he flies up there. And Batman jumps out in the nick of time and it blows up. The funny thing is the head lands right back next to his robot sister.
She was sick.
He's like, you know what you have to do too.
Yeah.
Go distract the little one. I'll deal with the bad man. When I was younger, I would assume he said the Batman. But, same thing. Yeah. I love this. This is probably my favorite scene in the movie, his fight with Batman. So he's like,
Oh, when they running through the
carnival and everything.
I'm talking about what's the Lazy
Love.
River. Oh yeah, the tunnel.
That's probably my favorite scene from this little chase. But no, I love it. He lands down. He's like Joker. He's like finally and stuff. They start having this chase, right? Joker runs to a point. Batman throws 3 batarangs, 1 in the eye and 2 in the shoulders.
Because during that whole time though, Joker shooting the gun, running through the tunnel, killing people.
Not even in the tunnel yet. He's still. They haven't made it.
Made
close.
it to the
Oh, he's just like.
just shooting whoever. He didn't even care.
And he's like, "Are you out of your mind?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm done playing." He's like something like, "Bestow my heart" or something. I don't know. He kills him. He runs inside. What's it called? The little mirror thing.
Yeah.
He shoots the father in the mouth. Like he goes, whacks her straight in the face.
Punched her right in her face.
She was knocked out.
I was about to say that. He's a wild Bama.
He kidnapped the son. I love it. He's walking through the thing, pointing at all the mirrors because he doesn't know what direction from Batman. I love it. Batman does this thing where like he's in front of all the mirrors. He starts shooting at all of them and he jumps through a different one.
Yeah.
I always love it when they do that in movies.
Yeah, they be standing and then
you see them everywhere.
You can see them in all the mirrors.
But they're really behind the mirror, like closest to you or when you want to expect.
Or they in you don't know which spot they in. The empty spot.
No, he shoots Batman. He drops one of the mirror things on him and he runs off. Right. Batman got his gun though, right? Immediately as he leaves out, Batman finds a dead officer. Because the officer's like, "Freeze, Joker." You see him in his back. He's pulling out what's it called, like the little switchblade out of his jacket.
The razor.
It kills me.
Killed him.
And now we get to the tunnel of love.
Yeah.
Man, Joker just goes in shooting. He's like, "Pardon me, excuse me."
Yeah,
my
who
way.
he shooting? Man or
He's
woman?
shooting everyone in there.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter if he was in his way or not.
The boat's getting slumped.
I just love it. Even if you try to run off, he's like,
Yeah, nobody gets away.
no one.
Yeah.
And somehow Batman's like still behind him, and somehow he gets underwater and pulls the boat over him. And I love the scene. Batman's like, you know how many.
Because he shot Batman, didn't he?
No, it wasn't a thing. So Batman's still, he's like, the amount of people I murdered by letting you live. He's like, I never kept count.
Yeah, Joker.
And
That's like one of my favorite scenes. He said, I never kept count. I don't give a fuck about all the people. I killed them.
Let me mention, the dog got blown up by Robin, and I love and hate this stuff. The guy, it's like raped Robin, right?
Yeah.
She scratched him on the face and then pushed him on the gear thing and then got him by the collar. It keeps dragging him up and then like grinds his head. Yeah. I was like, I don't see it.
All of it.
Oh no, he deserves it. But it's like when I was younger, I haven't seen it, but I'm thinking, like how it must have looked, and it just, they're scared.
Right, it was beautiful.
Like I said, back to the tunnel with Joker. Joker's like, I never kept count. Like I said, Batman's like, I did. He's like, I know.
Yeah.
The blade is nearly sliced
him close to back.
And he said, I love you for it. So did you think Joker actually meant he kept count? He just never told Batman, but he did.
Oh no, I think Joker never kept count.
But he knows that Batman did.
I think the only ones he kept count of is the ones that was important to Batman, like the ones that meant something to him.
Okay.
That's the stuff he remembers.
So Batman and Joker start playing, right? Batman's like, what's it called? Joker stabs him more. He's like, he says something. He's like, yeah, it's time to end this. He just starts slicing him. And no, he gets on top of Batman. He's like, no, don't go to sleep now. You're almost there. This is the moment we waited for. Yeah. Saying they both probably thought of this.
No. Is sarcastic.
No, I was thinking, since I'm a big Batman fan, I thought he was referring to killing Joker when Batman said, maybe I'll kill you, you kill me. We both thought about this.
Yeah, nah. He's like,
I just love that. The moment we both dreamed about him.
Yeah, it is very funny.
Hey, Batman probably did dream about killing him.
But he wasn't talking about Batman killing him. He was talking about me killing Batman. Yeah, that's why I said the moment we both dreamed about.
Batman, like I said, he just kept putting that blade in him until Batman cracked his neck. Not killing him. He was more like, broke the collarbone, I guess. Where's the collarbone? Right here?
Nah, this is your collarbone right here on that side.
Well, somehow he broke his neck where he didn't kill him, but
it was like partially broke because it had to be partially broke because my man wouldn't let Batman get the pleasure of doing it.
He's like, I thought
he fell back on like the wall or something.
He's like, I thought you would have done it.
Yeah.
But they'll hate you. No, he's like, come on, kill me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Batman couldn't do it.
He's like,
And then broke his own neck.
like he said, I'll make them hate you.
Yeah. And broke his own neck. I cried.
And then Batman, I think Batman thought he was dying, so he came back and lay next to him.
Yeah.
And he like just closed his eye.
And it sounded like the Joker was laughing all the time.
And like, I guess hours went by, or maybe like 30 minutes to an hour. By the time he wakes up, like some time had to come, like, cops coming. And the Pharaoh was at the end of Gotham.
But yeah, I don't know if hours went past. Because
More like
all
an
that
hour.
shooting that Joker was doing, the police was coming sooner or later.
So probably like 30 minutes or something.
Probably about 10 minutes.
I don't know. I always thought it was a good amount of time.
Probably wasn't that long. He probably just passed out for a couple of moments. Probably wasn't even
like a minute.
5-10 minutes. Yeah, it probably was just like a minute or two.
Yeah, but somehow he's get back. He sees he's still, laying everything down. He finds the time to put a thermal detonator on Joker, and then spits on him.
Yeah, spit on that guy. That's right, Batman.
He hides behind it. The cops come in, they're coming. Somehow they come in from all directions, except the direction Batman's in.
Yeah.
They see the Joker. He makes it blow up then. And he starts. I love it because, like you pointed out, he's like burning, but it's like still like he's laughing.
Yeah. I think that's more in Batman's mind.
Oh, that he's just seeing it. It's more probably the
like hearing and just
And just later he did tell him shut up.
Yeah.
And you could see him go back to him going.
Because he mentally just been through so much over the years dealing with this guy.
And finally seeing him dead, probably just.
Yeah, just probably just. But go.
But no, Batman blows up the police, launching them everywhere. He grabs the gun.
That's why I love this.
Yendo runs up on him and thinks she's about to stand a chance. He just right in her glasses.
He should have broke her neck.
He starts shooting, and she gets the weirdest order: shoot anyone that isn't a cop. So there's just any civilians in there.
Yeah, she said
it's collateral damage.
Let you know how corrupt Gotham is. She said, "Fuck it, just kill whoever. As long as we get him, we can explain what happened. We can put the blame on him about the kids.
Wow,
the
kids." But no, Batman. I like this detail. Batman's not go for guns because his parents.
He's not good with a gun.
But he's like, or maybe that's just because he's bleeding out.
Yeah, I think it's more because he bleeding out and he older, so
he can't
his aim is not that because he losing so much blood. Like you say, he just passed out because he lost so much blood.
I was saying because now I'm thinking about it. When he trained Jason, he literally taught him how to.
Yeah, I know he know how to shoot a gun. It's like he gotta be able to do that because he gotta be able to aim that grappling good and all that. So I know his aim and all that good.
So you're just saying all the injuries and
his age.
And then, like you said, he's not even probably looking straight.
I'm talking about he lost so much blood.
You can actually see that he's often
he's
slouching.
Barely holding on for real.
He blows.
Willing himself though.
I like it though. He blows the wall. He immediately jumps through. Everyone else gets, I guess, toasted or something. He somehow makes it out though. I like that now. About all the paint colors of the now you can see how much
how much blood was coming out.
Like every step he takes, there's just a small what's called
like little
puddle form. The cops come out full force, like just shooting at him with every direction. Batman comes in and start blowing things up. I like it because you can see he's slowly running, and you see the blood coming out. And I like how every time he runs, one of the cop cars blow up behind him, covering him.
Yeah.
He has to climb up. She comes out the plane with a rope.
Yeah.
Grabs
Stephanie, my Robin.
Not Stephanie. Carrie.
I mean Curry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I hate Stephanie.
She might be coming in the new movie.
Yeah, I don't like Stephanie. I like Curry.
You don't like Stephanie? I thought she was your favorite back girl.
Who is Curry then?
Carrie's the redheaded girl with the glasses. Stephanie's the blonde one.
Nah, I like the youngster. The one that go to school. That's Curry, right?
Stephanie technically goes to school too.
So which one is the Robin on this one?
Carrie Kelly.
Yeah, that's why I like. I don't like Stephanie Brown.
Oh.
I mixed their names. I apologize. Yeah. Stephanie, the one father.
Clue Master.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like her. Go
Batman, I love it though. She grabs the rope and then it tightens. You just hear her go, oh.
Yeah.
Since it grabs with you around.
She keeps having to save Batman too. This is the second time she saved him.
I like every time she does something, he threatens to fire her.
Yeah, she don't even be tripping off it.
Like Terry McGinnis doesn't trip.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention this quick scene. Earlier when they was talking about Joker on the news, I love how she's like, how do you fix him like that? Talking about Joker, calling it in. He's like, just the same way I've been fixing him.
Yeah.
My hands.
But he ain't fixed him.
I mean, he nearly fixed him. He just didn't have the strength to break the rest.
No. He don't have the nuts.
What's it called? Gotham blacks out, right? Superman. No, the president's on like under the White House or on the moon, one or the other. And
He's on the moon. He under the White House, probably in one of them tunnels. You know, they got tunnels lead probably anywhere.
He's in his little hazmat gear. Like, oh, those. I'm sorry to say this to y'all, but those what's it called? Those Russians are pretty sore losers. Saying a nuke.
Yeah, did that.
But I love how he had to make sure he was safe before he said anything.
Of course, they always gonna make sure they safe.
And then the country, then the people.
The country, anybody. Don't worry about the country.
I mean, they send a nuke. Superman deals with it. It blows up and it blacks out everything. A plane came down and crashed and off him. Somebody died.
Yeah, let's get to the movie.
Batman wakes up. He says what kind of missile it was. He goes in. His followers, the Sons of Batman.
What?
You want me to slow down?
Yeah, let's talk about the important stuff.
He talks about how they meant to do this to Gotham. His followers, who they got brought up earlier, the Sons of Batman.
From part one.
They're based off one of the main factions of the mutants that broke off. They're talking about how they're gonna take over Gotham now and all this.
Cause Slice of Dice and them thought they ain't never get with the Sons of Batman.
They went with Joker.
Oh yeah.
They're talking about how we have to save Gotham and stuff. Batman show up on horseback.
He's on some serious farmers. Like when Batman's out riding horses and stuff. But go ahead.
I like how he said, you will help me. You will be my armor to save Gotham, but not with these. And pull out the shotgun.
Yeah, that's when
these are loud and clumsy.
That's when they trying to put the fires out and all the buildings.
These are a weapon of cowards, and he's strong enough to just
broke the shotgun in half.
He pulls out his batons. I like it because you can't even see it if he was like at a different angle. Since it looks like it's just part of his glove. You'll use these. I'll teach you my ways. Let's go. Basically, the mutants broke out, right? And the people of Gotham.
The leader broke out?
Oh no, he's still.
I'm about to say what?
Batman.
They can't even beat Batman again.
I'm about to say that surgery Batman gave him gave him some time to heal.
Batman destroyed
him. The mutants broke out, killed all the police that's holding them. But the people of Gotham show up all their what's it called? Like their fire extinguisher axes and stuff.
Yeah, they just coming out with the man-made stuff.
What's it called?
Sticks and hockey sticks and all types of stuff.
You got me the mutants that slice and dice Gotham right in. Yeah, they was ready to kill each other. Batman showed them wrapping people up and stuff. And he aspires them, basically saying, put the city back together. Yeah. And he tells them
the most important part.
Alright, they fix the city. Superman gets healed. He comes.
Yeah, because once the nuke blew up, Superman turned to like skeleton and all that. I mean, he looked like he was about to die.
And lightning strikes him.
Yeah, but luckily he was near that sun.
No, he wasn't near the sun. He fell to the earth. He grabbed the sun powers and sucked all the light from the area.
Oh yeah.
And they got back
Patty
in.
Mom.
It wasn't killed all those things.
Killed all them plants and all that oxygen out of all them plants.
That energy, that water. That's probably what he needed, water. Probably like
dried them out.
Like a sponge. The president's like somehow blames Batman for this. He's like, I want you to go deal with that.
Yeah, it's time to lay that horse down.
I like how Batman is training Kelly and all the nuclear ash is falling. Superman, not even close to the ground, just laser something to the ground. He said, "Where?" You want it?
Yeah, he shot the.
And Batman's like crime
wrote
alley.
the words and told him where you want to meet me at. Batman said crime alley.
No, he heard him.
Yeah, he could have whispered it and he would have heard him.
He mentioned this is the part. Before this, Oliver showed up. Green Arrow.
Yeah, of course.
Missing his arm, so
like Superman burnt his arm.
When they had that little argument, they put him in jail.
Yeah, Superman destroyed that man. They Oliver terrible.
Oliver broke out many jails, he said. Then on a run, they stopped looking for me, I think.
Yeah, but Oliver got with Batman.
Batman had a special gift for Oliver. We'll talk about that later. Batman makes his suit, right? His armor suit. He's like, Superman's still weak from that nuke. And he's not getting much sun since, nuclear clouds.
Yeah.
So this is my perfect chance to fight him.
Yeah.
I like that he did give everything coming into play.
His brain always working. Beat the hell out of Superman.
Alfred's talking about how you need this suit just to keep your insides inside.
Yeah.
It killed me.
Alfred about 2,000 years old. I mean, again with these old motherfuckers. Why let them die? Batman comes out, right? The military surrounding Crime Alley. Superman couldn't even do it himself. He needed, the army with him. Yeah, he already know what he's dealing with.
Batman shows up, and he's like, don't make me do this. And he pulls out the sonic gun, and something bleeds his nose.
Yeah, he's aimed at John Adam Ace, Superman nose start bleeding. This is like, I love this.
Fight.
Whether it's on the live action or cartoon. I love when Batman does what he do to him.
Oh, I love it. But no. Batman, what's it called? Superman gets past it, right? And Batman does the sneakiest thing. He puts what's it called, like a line, I guess, on the power of a light bulb. And he holds him and he grabs him by the face. He's like, your orders? They only want me dead because I make them look like a bearman because I can do what they can't. What type of authority is that?
He said, I can do what they can't.
My bad.
Yeah, you said, I can't do what they can.
No, he do what they cannot.
Yeah.
Superman's like, and then Superman bringing the weirdest thing is their world. And so I was thinking, what's he trying to say? Like Batman's not even a part of this world?
I mean,
or is he trying to say it's the government's?
He had to be saying the government because if he was saying there,
it sounded more like you are talking about it.
Yeah, because you're an alien, but then you're saying there because what? Y'all superheroes, and I guess he figured like Iron Man a little bit. Y'all supposed to work for the government a little bit or something like that.
No, I love the fight though. Batman's punching. I like it because they go to an apartment building. There are all these people, and you see them boxing. Yeah. Batman's whooping him right. I love it. Batman's what's it called? He grabs like a ball and chain from like wrecking machine. Smacks him around a little.
Yeah, because the suit makes Batman real strong. He grab that, don't spin that around, smack him with that.
Send him flying. And then Superman throws it back at him. And now during this, Carrie Kelly is being chased by the military, and she going to a certain spot. Batman fights Superman to a certain block, right? Mm-hmm. And Superman knocks off his mask and everything, but Batman still, doesn't back down. He left a recording for Carrie, and as he said, since he's fighting Superman right now, and they're deep in their fight, he probably not listening to them. So let me tell you the plan. Oliver was giving back. Batman gave Oliver what's it called, kryptonite arrow, especially made for him. Mm-hmm. Oliver is getting shot at the military though, so he gets to a certain position and watch it. Superman here to come and grab it, but then it breaks off in his face.
Yeah, that's what Batman was expecting him to do. Because he can hear from
probably miles.
Yeah, he was grab that joint, but he didn't know. He just
it was something meant to.
Yeah, he thought it was supposed to stab him, or he didn't understand.
Batman just wanted to get close to the face. Mm-hmm. Oliver gets up, Batman, and they run off. Batman's like, he's like, Bruce. And he started punching around. He's like, it took me years, but it cost me a phone. But luckily, I had both. Mm-hmm. And then he gets to my speech. He's like, he starts beating him around. He's like, Bruce, your heart. And he's smacking around. He's like, shut up. Yeah. He's like, I want you to remember this. Mm-hmm. I want you to remember this in your darkest moment. What's it called?
Holding him up. That man,
face.
Superman face was big as, I don't know, a jaw.
But also, Batman had said, it's only a little amount. It'll get out of your system. I could have killed you. Yeah. I want you to remember in your darkest moments, in your most private thing. Yeah. I want you to remember the one man who beat you. Mm-hmm. Also, at the same time, Alfred is blowing up Wayne Manor, but you can see his arm. He gets out of the manor and then he has a stroke and die.
Yeah. About time. Because Batman, 80. Alfred was 40 when Batman was 9. So god damn, how old Alfred? 120.
A long life.
And he's still walking around. He don't need
Cane?
a cane. He don't need a like that chair the dude had on Wolverine.
Oh, the strange Professor X.
No, the other dude on the Wolverine, the movie The Wolverine. That,
Silver
Asian
Samurai.
dude. Yeah.
He doesn't even recognize
that
suit.
bed that he had. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
What's it called? But like Batman said, he just wanted him to always remember, I did this to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then he dies.
Yeah.
Superman, Batman holds the funeral, right? I love
Superman held the funeral for Batman.
Gotham talking about how Bruce Wayne, billionaire playboy, was Batman, but mysteriously all his money and stuff transferred, and his house blew up, so no one can have his secrets.
Mm-hmm. And then when Superman walking away from the casket,
No, I'm like it today. I love the funeral, and all Batman's friends and stuff for Justice League showed up. Like, I love Catwoman showed up saying, "I know the truth, damn it."
Yeah. Get your ass out of there, Catwoman.
Ready to fight him, but Gordon's like, no, let's go. He's like, was you his friend? He's like, honestly didn't tell. Gordon's like, He was like that and left.
Mm-hmm.
And then a girl will show up, and you can see Superman sulky because he thinks he actually killed Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And then he hears a heartbeat, and he sees Carrie with the shovel. And he's like, Batman put an agent in his heart, or drank an agent that he would stop his heart for a period of time.
Man.
He took a group of mutants and Green Arrow, right? Like, no, he took all the mutants, my bad.
Yeah.
All the factions.
Sons of the Batman and they was underground.
Took Green Arrow and they start a new thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, do you like your life? He's like, it's gonna be a good life. Quick fun fact. Earlier, before the plane, what's it called, crashed, Gordon's in his house, and you can see a picture from Batman Year One, meaning that, like the comic book, those two movies are connected.
Yeah, it's in the same time, man. Yeah, that's cool.
I just wanted to mention that cool little detail.
Yeah.
And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. Hit the notification bell and stuff. And the next movie will be a Denzel movie. The best actor in the world.
Oh, all right, y'all have a nice one.